Hello everybody, welcome back to Night Ghost 49. Welcome to Banished. Nomadia 2. Deuce! Thanks everybody for all the comments, all the views. Everybody's loving it. I'm so glad that you guys are happy we're back into this. And a few comments. One, a lot of my sound was too high. I've gone in and changed that. I've dropped it down quite a bit. Music volume, actually, let's drop the music volume down to 2. This was at 20. I brought it down to 10. This was at like 6. I brought it down to 2. I hope the cows aren't mooing your ears off again. So hopefully we fix that. Somebody also mentioned that I could probably take this little thing here and make a fishing dock, and probably here as well and there. So we've got a lot of really good spots actually for fishing. Someone also said, was it 4 by 15 is a really good orchard size. So I'm actually going to try that before we even dive into anything else. I just want to see dense orchard right there. Now, also, I may be interrupted. I have guests over for the weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. And I don't know if you're even going to hear any of that stuff. I hope not. They're all laughing and having a good time. And quite frankly, it's just way too noisy for me. Way too noisy. All right. Cows are good. Oh, let's do what we do. Let's look at our overview. We are at 17 families and 12 homes, so I need more homes. Let's look at our production. Wait, what's our overall? Citizens 42. Heck yeah. It's year 4. Food. We are overproducing by about a little less than double. Tools are looking just fine. Fuel is looking fine. Iron is looking fine. Stone is not. That is something we are hurting on. And same thing with logs. Hopefully we will be correcting that problem here soon. All right. Let's get all these industries up and going, I think. So here's our food's looking fine. We need more homes. We already talked about that. Let's build a few more right in here. And I would like them to be stone. And stone homes take, what, 40? Yeah, 40 stone. They're going to insulate better. They're overall just better. They're just better. So we've got our guys coming over here. Our stone workers doing their thing. They're getting about 50 something a year, which I'm really happy about. Let's go ahead and check our iron production here real quick. Again, these first couple episodes are probably just going to be us stabilize, use what we currently have, and then start really ramping into some of these industries. Iron ore, we're at 91, so we could do a bit more. In fact, I could just tell them to go ahead and just take this big patch, take this patch. Here we go. We'll just go ahead. Let's just blanket do all this while I'm doing some planning. Oh, they already said to take this too. They, being me. There we go. Good. Now, our health is not doing too great. Having the hospital will help. Somebody also mentioned that I could make an herb grower and like a little herbologist over here, like with the dock buildings. And I may actually go ahead and do that, if nothing else, just to get it built. So let's actually take a look at that. So, herb grower. Right here, these have never like really impressed me with how much they produce. To be completely honest with everybody, am I doing this the right way? Where's the little edge? I think that's the edge. You know what? Let me do that and pause it. Of course, I was like, I'll wait until I can actually see it. I can't tell. Like at all. Alright, well, whatever. We're going to make it. Herb grower and an herb mender is what I want. Now, the herb mender, I can see the line. There's a little white line right there that we can do. Okay, that's going to be right there. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with any paths right there for our trader. If it does, I'm going to not be happy. Anyway, alright, cows are 10 out of 15. It looks like our crops are doing really well. Squash, 700 something. Squash here, 1,000. And 700 something for the kale. I'd like those to be at around 1,000, but that's okay. That's probably an education difference right there. And our school has absolutely no students. We have 15 children. We're working on getting some students in there. It looks like we are waiting. Are we waiting on logs? No, just stuff to get removed. Oh, it's because I've blanketed doing all of these chores, huh? Remove resource. No. You know what? I still want those to be done. Let's go ahead and come over here and say, higher priority are these 2 homes. We want to get more people. We have a ton of food. Actually, our food isn't that great, in my opinion. I want it to be a lot higher, but we just started, so let's not beat ourselves up too much. We're at a tool limit of 100. I really should just beef that up even more, but our log situation is not looking too happy. What are we at with these guys? We've got 4. Fantastic. We're at 242. When it comes to logs, hopefully we can get that around 300 or 350 by the end of the year. Do I have a stockpile close? Oh, did I not even make a stockpile? Well, that's part of the problem. Right here by the barn. We'll just make a wood stockpile. And we'll say Build it. Do it now. All right, these 2 homes. Wow, they got finished real quick. All right, they're in their 20s. That's good. And let's look at the overview. We actually need 1 more home, and I have enough stone to do it, so I am going to build another stone home. Why don't we do that? Let's do that over here, because we still need more homes in this area to actually accommodate all of the jobs that we have there. Because we have 3 hunters, we have 4 foresters, we also have 4 gatherers, which hopefully they're doing just fine. Very good. And did we get our orchard up and going? We did, and I did it as transparent, so I didn't even notice. Cherries and peach, so I really need 2. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another dense orchard. Can we click, please? Thank you. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Because the mine gets in the way. Okay, we'll do another one right there just for fun. And this one will be cherry, and that will be peach probably. I actually need a lot more people. We did just get 6 kids going to school now. Holy crap, that's awesome. Who does not have a job right now? What? What's going on? Blacksmith. Okay. Wait. What? Did I accidentally... Oh, I accidentally clicked to demolish that when I was, like, fiddling with all this stuff over here. That's annoying. Anyway, 7 kids in school now. So, we're going to get that lull of, like, not having enough people to grow very quickly. Hopefully we can, you know, push through that. I think we'll be okay. There's our herb grower, and then this will be our mender. That's fine. We have some jobs that everybody's working on. Would love to do some upgrades into stone, but I think I need to just be happy with the wooden homes for right now. Now, crop fields with the kale and the squash. We also have beef, and we're going to have milk and leather. We need to make sure all industries are accounted for. Right now, do I have clothing going up? I do. Okay, so we're making leather right now, but we're not doing any of the other stuff. Do I have any milk? I probably have some. Why am I blind and can't see? No, we really don't, because we're just eating we're eating everything. We need to get these up and going. I feel like the tinneries with vegetables is this is what's gonna get us really rocking and rolling. I don't like this space though, it's not big enough. So why don't we do a tinnery over here? I'll just mark it out for now because we don't have tin, we don't have building supplies, and we don't even have extra lumber. But I want to get tin going for the kale and the squash. And then we could also do some milk barn stuff with the pastures because we're going to start getting more milk out of those. I could split some cows over into here, or we could save these for chickens or something else later on down the road. I don't have any extra laborers, as I said before. I could turn this on. Why don't we do this? Let me do this. Let's go cherry, and we will go peach. I'll just say pick up. I just want them to plant the trees. Now we're at 1-1 laborer versus builder. I just want them to plant the trees and let them start growing, because I could actually just tell them to stop working it. The trees will still grow. I don't think they grow quite as quickly, but that'll be fine. Oh, there's a fruit tinnery as well. We're going to do that because we're going to actually have a bunch of fruit, as we just saw over there with the orchards. And soup tinnery, I don't know about the soup, so we'll have to find out about that. Looks like our fuel situation is not wonderful. I would like to get us to getting the stacks burners up and running, which means we need more lumber. Do I have any left over from our last little job? 38, 15. We can actually build 2 of these. All right, let's go ahead and get a stacks burner there, and then I'm gonna double it and put it over there, but I'll pause this one. Again, this first area is just us getting established. I don't want this to be like perfect like setup and making sure everything's super optimized and all that. I don't really want to be there to get to that point quite yet. So looks like the orchard did they just plant all the trees? It looks like they've planted all the trees, and those are going to start growing. Excuse me. So why don't I tell them to stop working here and stop working here? And then I'll pull the farmers off, and I'll tell one labor to go in and be a builder. The stacks burner is going to jump up here. We will start making charcoal. Now, in the previous Nomadia, I started going into coal with the mines, and the coke fuel was actually pretty good. I think it might have been better just because the amount of coal that you use for stuff, the amount of logs you use for stuff. Logs are more important. Coal is less important. How are we doing on iron ore? We're at 249 right now. What I could do is switch this to coal. You know, actually, while I'm on the thought of this, I do need to get an apiary up and running. I feel like I'm just like wasting some of this space. Yeah, that's okay. It is what it is. We'll just deal with it. We need to get an apiary so we can start making some candles as well. I have 9 people in school right now. We have 17 or 10 people and then 17 children. That's really good. Let's look at our overview and stay on top of this. Family's 14, home's 15. All right, so we've gone a little past what we needed to do, but that's okay. Because what I really would like to do is do coke fuel here instead and have this be coal. But we're going to start getting to the point where we're going to need to dump more people somewhere. Once they get them learned up good. You know, we've got 11 kids now in school. This teacher is just slowly but surely getting worked to death. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Okay, apiary, we're not going to actually put anybody on that right now. There's all these like little jobs and things that I'm expanding to that I really would like to finish off. Let's go ahead and make a bridge since we're here. I'm not going to do it with covered bridge. I would like to do, what, the drawbridge? Yeah, I think it looks good. And it will not obstruct what we're trying to do here with trading. We're going to do some trading here in a little bit. So we're maxed out on tools. How are we doing on logs? Nah, not that great. We really need to start selling to get those. Okay, 330. That's kind of where I wanted it to be. So I'm feeling better about the logs. Yeah, and it looks like they're more efficient now with the wood stockpile. All the logs are actually right there. Wow, that's interesting. They're not over here at all. They've just been dropping them off immediately. I do like that, though, that it's more efficient. And then this home was occupied. Very good. In fact, we can go ahead and take a look. All right, so we still need... Gosh, we still need homes out here. But we're not going to get that yet. We've got a little bit of herbs going on here. Interesting. I'm worried about our health. Our health is not that good. I do have the hospital. That's going to help when we have an outbreak. It's not giving us the benefit that I really thought it would do, which is bringing us up by half a heart. It usually has, but it's not doing it right now. We're at 20 kids. Wow, that's good. That bridge was finished so fast. Holy crap. I don't have any build projects going on right now, so I'm actually just going to tell them to do this, and then to start actually just getting strips of trees out of here. Just start responsibly cutting back the trees, basically. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a road going up here. Stacks burner's going to come down there. And we're just going to make that. And we're going to go out here from our bridge. Got our other little land mass connected, which, I mean, we didn't actually need to do. I have tons of land down here. Huge tracts of land. I could build another... Oh, we could do a forester here. Those will take a while to build up. But at the same time, I could build a forester here, which is already built up. That's an interesting proposition. Let's go ahead and extend the road a little bit, just so we can start thinking ahead. Like here, I could go like this. We could start doing like a material stockpile. That's fuel. That's materials, right? And then we could do a stone stockpile here. I like to use the space around it. You know, just makes more sense to me. How are we doing on gathering up the food? We're almost at 1,000 here for the squash, so it looks like they have become better at their job. This year, though, I don't know about these guys. And how are we doing on the kale? Yeah, kale's still 700 something. I wonder if that has to do with our temperature. Now, currently, we have 5 laborers. A bunch of them jumped in. So we have 5 educated workers that we're going to be dealing with. So first off, I want to get the apiary going, because beeswax, you need a lot of it to actually make candles. We are going to need some coal. Our fuel is looking so-so. I would like to get this up and going. Materials, really? Let's get that at least 2,000. Let's drop you down to 2. And we'll get 1 person working here in the coal mine for a bit. You went to school, now work in the coal mine. And then maybe we'll get you going here and working coal. To make coke fuel, excuse me. Just got another laborer, that's fantastic. I'm going to go with the herb grower. And I'm going to put that at 1,000. And then the mender, which it already divvied these 2 out. All right, I've kind of occupied everybody. I'm doing this to help our health because it's down. We're down another half heart. I would really like to see if we can get some more herbs in, and if we could have a place for people to actually drop off and deal with the herbs. You know, like use them and trade and all that stuff. You know, actually, a market would really help, wouldn't it? Even if we just got a tiny one with 1 person let's take a look here. That's trader. This is market. Somebody's become a student. Very good. I'm loving this. We have a nice balance. I think this is one of the only times, at least starting off early, where I've had a decent balance with homes versus families and all that good stuff. Can I fit a small market in here? I love the small market. I really do. And this will cover a nice big area. 40 stone, 20 logs. Yeah, we'll be okay. Let's do that one. Now, how are you doing? 4. Well, alright, that's 4 we didn't have before. And then you, I don't really know what you're going to do besides the Urbender really is just a place for people to go and get healed up. You know? And we'll just see how that goes. The market is getting cleared out right now. 5 out of 6 removed. And then they'll start bringing over the logs all the way from over here. I would like to start getting a good surplus of stone so that we can start making stone roads eventually, but we're not even close to that yet. What we do need to start talking about, though, is building supplies so that we can get into the next tier buildings. Furnace fuel, iron ore, coal. How are we doing on furnace fuel and firewood? Furnace fuel is at 50. 50! We've got a lot of mushrooms. You know, we could make some, like, mushroom stew or something. Oh, there we go. There's the market. Let's get one person working that. What was I going to do? Furnace fuel. Oh, firewood. Yeah, the firewood's doing fine. Coal and coke fuel. So we're just burning through, pun intended. We're just burning through all the fuel right there. So that's kind of nice. What I might do, we're going to have to do a big switch over from firewood. So let's turn you off. We'll tell you to work here. And then you... Wait, did that not work? Nope, they're not the same thing. Okay, so you go down 1, you go up 1. I would like you to go up 1. We can get more people working that. And then let's go over here to the fuel refinery. And maybe what we'll do is say coke fuel. There we go. Now, who are you and where did you work? Woodcutter. I already did this. Why are you... That's weird. I must have hit the wrong thing. Alright. So now they're working this guy. They're working this mine. And they're going to start bringing over the coke fuel. Which I feel like is going to run out. But we've got a bit of a buffer and it's early summer. So I think we'll be okay for a minute. Apiary's doing its thing. Beeswax. Very good. Okay. Cool. Now, before I forget, I really want to get like the building supply guy up and running. Lumber. We just need more freaking lumber, don't we? More wood. More logs so that we can build the lumber. Build the lumber. There we go. Do that, and maybe we will say gather some stone. Yeah, that'll keep people busy. Food reserve is low. Why? Oh! We are not producing enough. Frick. Okay. Are you maxed yet? It's maxed and they haven't... Okay. We're gonna get more beef. It's low. Don't panic. What can we do next? Okay. Here we go. And we need the fish. Can we do that here, the dock fishery? Bam. We'll do one right there. And we will do one right there. And we will keep track of those because I want them to be finished quickly. Now, in order to fully maximize these, right, we need to make sure there's homes near them and a place for them to drop off the food just right away. So, let's go like this. Okay, we're going to get the road. And then I need to make a home. Maybe not a stone home. Maybe what we'll do is do another dock home over here. A nice one. Dock home. And then a place to store it. Let's do a small storage. Right? There we go. We got the dock fishery here. Let's get 2 people working that for now. And then we can finish off the other dock fishery. Actually, you know what? If we... Well, I'll let it finish. We'll turn it off and we'll only work the one so we can get them going back and forth nice and happy. So, our small market with 1 person, which a lot of people are feeding into this, but with 1 person is doing really well, I think. How you doing, herb grower? 23. That's not terrible for 1 person, I suppose. Don't we have an herbologist out here? Oh, we don't. I've just been relying on some residual herbs, which is not going to work. Okay, so we're turning off that one. Then we're coming over here. We're going to watch this. We do have a couple things ready to get built. Our fuel is bouncing around a little bit more than I'd like. Let's let this build up real quick while I look at our overall supply of coal. Coal's looking good. Coke fuel, not so much. They really need to start cranking this out more. There's 2 people working it too, so I'm kind of curious as to why they're struggling. All right, they're building a home over here, and then they're going to build the storage as well, because these guys are actually having to walk a little too far for my taste to actually drop this off over here, the storage barn. So having the home here, they want it to go as far, and also having the small dock storage will help out as well. People just moved in. That's fantastic. Dock residence, okay. I might have to go in and make more coke fuel by getting that other stacks burner up and running. Not sure yet. Well, let's just unpause it and get it ready. I don't care. 400, huh? Let's get that up to 600 just so I have a bit more of a buffer. So the dock small storage hopefully get finished off. We've got a lot of jobs up here. We're getting more laborers. 16 children are here being taught the ways of the world. How are we doing on food? We're hanging in there. So far this has brought in 250 something food. I'm pretty happy about that. They're dropping the fish off right there, and people are working here. Yeah, fisherman, teacher. I probably need more homes nearby to get them to come over here and work this. I will go ahead and put a 3rd person here because the food is pretty important. Let me go ahead. And that's probably going to be it for the episode today. So hopefully we can get the food situation taken care of. I'm going to run this out and get it uploaded. And then we will see what you guys think. I think we still have a good start going on here. Health is kind of concerning right now. So I think I'm going to have to remember to keep dealing with that with our herbs and all that stuff. And I don't have a full herbologist gathering. But anyway. Yeah. Overall, I think a decent start still. So hopefully the levels were better. I appreciate your all's comments too. The docks here are probably going to save our bacon. So that's good. Saving our bacon with fish. It's weird. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I will see you all next time. Later.